Dr. Kemi of Nigeria. It's the 29th of September 2025. Let's talk about broadcast regulators. Last Friday, Ghana had an event where the broadcast regulators and the media met, and I was watching it live on YouTube. And it was so interesting because this is the future of the mess that we are in now. Broadcast regulators are having a problem with revenue. In Ghana, if you ever go to Ghana, in your hotel room or wherever you're staying, turn on the TV. Ghana has close to 100 local TV stations, and many of them speaking in their language, indigenous languages of all kinds. Some of them have programming till maybe 12 noon and they shut down. Some of them don't have petrol to continue or diesel. There's just a lot of issues. You just keep flipping and you'll see different channels as you're flipping. At the end of the day, they also have their nation's broadcasters. You know what I mean? The GTVs and the GBCs and all that, and the private ones and all. Ghana also has something called TV licenses. All right. We don't do that in Nigeria, but they really ask people to pay their TV licenses. For what? That's because they don't have any revenue. In 2007, while I was in Canada, I remember saying that if your TV or radio station is not on social media, it doesn't exist. That changed gradually to if your business is not on social media, it doesn't exist. If you have a business, an item, a product, a service, and it's not on social media, forget it. It doesn't exist. Let's go back to the media. I wish I could have been a speaker at that event, but of course, I need a publicist to even publicize me, who is a publicist. Now, one of the biggest things is advertising revenue. Was that why? No, we always ran to the TV and radio station to give them our CD containing an advert for them to run. Ararambi was on one television station, maybe it's a pirated TV station yesterday, threatened some government official. I was watching it on Arise News this morning. And I said to myself, we're going to have a problem in 2027. African countries that have elections coming up. Uganda has January 2026. The last one, they shut off the internet. Nigeria is 2027. Ghana is coming on 2028. But we're going to run into a lot of problems because all these TVs you're seeing, okay, I can name my company, Kemi Talks TV. Is it regulated by the government? No, it's on the internet. You're going to see more and more television stations, and people are naming their vlogging channels on YouTube XYZ TV. You see so many people with their blog name TV. You're going to have a lot of bad reporting. Everybody's a journalist now. Bloggers are doing journalism now, naming their TV station Blogger TV. They're going to give fake information, they're going to give fake news, and they're going to give wrong election results. There's going to be chaos because the government cannot control the internet. And of all things, YouTube, which is a disaster, no one can control YouTube. You can't say you want to block YouTube in Nigeria. It's just not possible. Google is not going to allow it because if you block YouTube, everybody will sue Google, and that's billions and billions of dollars. Are you ready for 2027? Ghana, are you guys ready for what's going on now? Nollywood stars can't even sell their CDs anymore, their movies. They put their movies right on YouTube. And the YouTube revenue is how they even make any money. Comedians like Mark Angel are making a ton of money, 300,000 plus a month on YouTube. Pastor Jerry Eze is making almost $400,000 a month on YouTube. He's the highest in Nigeria right now. He's making more money on YouTube than even getting the offerings in the church. YouTube is the future. TikTok is the future. America has taken over TikTok now. Let's see what they're going to do with the algorithm and if they're going to monetize Africa. TV stations will be gone in 20 years. I don't see one TV station operating. If you have a TV station, sell it off now. Open a YouTube channel and migrate because conventional TV ain't working anymore. Radio is already dead. Radio died with music and then they switched quickly to talk. And now talk is dying. Look at Daddy Freeze. He was on the radio at Cool FM. he left Cool FM to go open his own brand. Daddy Freeze goes live on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at the same time. He has at least 3 gadgets running all his shows live, and he's making money over there, more than he even made at Cool FM. Now, I heard that he went back to Cool FM for the Nedu podcast. Well, that's just a side thing. But to tell you what I'm saying, if you don't open a TV channel for yourself on YouTube or TikTok and run it professionally, okay, some of you want to do news, you're not journalists. Stay away from journalism. It's very hard to produce news content. It's not going to sell, guys, unless you're like me, unless you're a journalist that know how to put it together. Okay, don't come out here and say you want to put all this news, blah, blah, blah. Be careful with real news, real news. You want to do entertainment and you've confirmed before somebody sues you, you still have that cybercrime law in Nigeria. Meanwhile, Nollywood, like I said, they're also on YouTube. Almost everybody's on YouTube, and that's where they're getting their revenue from. Radio, completely dead. Nobody listens to morning shows anymore. People wake up, they see their status, they check their notifications, they're off to work. No one's listening to anything on the radio anymore. Spotify killed the radio station. When Spotify launched in 2008, I believe, that's when the radio station died. Remember when we used to call the radio station, DJ, play me this song? DJ, play me Tiwa Savage. The DJ will be writing down all what he has to play. Nobody calls the DJ anymore because of Spotify. We took our songs. I like this, I like that, I like Michael Jackson, I like Rich KJT, I like Whitney Houston, and I made my own playlist. My playlist was in my phone, and I listened to it any way I wanted. So Spotify killed the radio station in every damn country. That's why you see the breakfast shows on Hot 97, Breakfast Club, all these American morning shows struggling with revenue because no one's listening. That's why they have to bring in some great controversial celebrities like Davido, like Tiwa Savage, like Cardi B. Like they bring people that will make you actually tune in to that radio station. So everybody's a radio station. Everybody's a TV station. Stay away from news content if you want to make money. Even me, that I did news for 31 years, I'm moving to other things now. Okay, I'm moving to comedy, skits, lessons, dramatizing things, whatnot. I hope you learned something. Media is changing. With AI, everything's possible. Finally, I'm going to talk about the cable television companies like DSTV and GoTV. MultiChoice needs to wake up. They've lost a lot of money and a lot of revenue as well. They've been fighting the Ghanaian government over there for the rates. The Ghanaian Minister of, I think it's Communications, but Sam George has been fighting DSTV, fining them by the day if they don't reduce their prices. And DSTV has refused. I don't know the latest about it now. But cable TV will not exist in 20 years, even 10 or 15 years. No one's watching cable. No one's paying all those huge rates. AI is taking over everything. And everyone that owns a cable television channel or premium channel should think well right now. Even look what Netflix is doing in America and Amazon Prime, who had to pay a ton of money in a lawsuit where they trick people to subscribe. Nigerians wake up. Africans wake up. Ghanaians wake up. Okay? Especially the corporate entities who feel that everything revolves around them. TikTok, YouTube, and many other video portals are springing up. They're going to take over. No one's going to want to watch anything you're doing. The NBC, who regulates broadcasting in Nigeria, who likes fining people, fining TV stations, fining this, fining that, the NBC will be obsolete because they cannot fine a YouTube channel. A word to the wise. I'm Dr. Kemi Olunloyo, retired journalist, 31 years, 1994 to 2025.